Hello, future home buyers and refinance candidates. We are going to talk about FHA closing costs. If you're interested in an FHA loan and you're wondering about the closing costs, I want to take you through as much as I can today in this video, and also just want to let you know that everything else is available to you on the website on our page about FHA closing costs. You just follow to FHAlenders.com and navigate down to FHA closing costs. I'm going to put the link to that article also in the first pinned comment down below, and also in the description. If you find this helpful, please hit that like button. Thank you. So, what are FHA closing costs? FHA closing costs are going to range anywhere from 2 to 4% of the loan amount. And the FHA closing costs are going to be very similar to what you might find with closing costs for other mortgages, like a conventional loan. But what I'm going to take you through are all of the different things that you're going to find, and also let you know which items are negotiable and which of these things that you could shop for on your own. Okay, so following along on the website right now, you've got the credit report right around $25 to $50. And that's going to be standard and customary. There will be potentially a loan origination fee and or discount points. You could be paying up to 1% for each. When you're getting quotes from lenders, you should ask for a quote that has no origination and no discount points to compare apples to apples. You may pay an underwriting fee, and that could be anywhere from $350 to $1,000 or even more, and that can be negotiable. That's something that a lender comes up with. In some instances, lenders say, we never waive our underwriting fee, and that's it. If you want to do business with us, the underwriting fee is what it is. But you can always ask that question, and if there is an underwriting fee, you can see what can be done about getting it waived. A doc prep fee, you might pay up to $100 or more for a document preparation fee. Home inspection. This is not really a closing cost as much as it's something that you need to do, and you should do. So FHA requires a home inspection, and the inspector has to inspect the home with the lens of the FHA guidelines for safety and hazardous materials. But so you have to get the inspection anyway, but you hire the FHA inspector, so you could potentially shop around for that. If you were not getting an FHA loan, for example a conventional loan, if you wanted to not have an inspection, you could choose to do that, but I would not recommend that. You should absolutely pay for the inspection. The inspector could find one thing wrong that's going to save you money if you get the seller to pay for it. An appraisal. An average cost for an appraisal is $450 to $750, in that range. It's something that you cannot choose the appraiser. That it goes into a portal and it's kind of going to be chosen for you. But the rates that appraisers charge are fairly similar. A survey. Now, a property survey is something that you may want, and in some instances the lender may require it. Keep in mind that oftentimes there's already a copy of the survey down at your town hall that you might be able to get a hold of without having to pay your surveyor to come out and do a brand new survey. So ask the question of the lender whether you can use an existing survey, and if that's the case, you might be able to get a copy and save yourself some money. Otherwise, the survey could cost you $500. An attorney fee. You might pay an attorney about $750. In some states in the United States, attorneys are not used for real estate closings. They just use the contract that their realtor has, and they just sign it and go. I would recommend using an attorney for your real estate transaction, for your purchase. I would never recommend one for a refinance to review your loan documents. I think that's not necessary, but whenever you're purchasing something from a private individual, I would definitely have an attorney do an attorney review of their contract and the various documents to make sure that you're protected and you're not going to be stuck losing earnest monies when unnecessarily, and who knows what else could be in that contract. Your title, I'm going to lump all this together. Your title search, title insurance, all your title inspection, all of that is something that a title company would do for you, and that can be a few $1,000s in total. It's definitely something that you can shop for. You can get your own title company. You can shop around for your own title company. Your realtor might know one. Your mortgage person might know one. Sometimes they have a little bit of a relationship, but you could shop for your own title company. And they can also do the closing for you. They can be there, especially for a refinance. You can have the title company come and do like an e-sign thing with you on an iPad, and there'll be a fee for that, but you don't have to travel to someone's office for that. Tax service fee, I put $50 down. Got to see what the going rate is now for tax service fees, but these are things that are going to be generated by local government, recording fees, recording the mortgage, and doing the deed changes at town hall. Wire transfer fee of $25. Prepaid property taxes, or your tax escrows. So most lenders will require that you have a tax escrow. So at closing, you'll have to put up your first quarter's worth of taxes into escrow. So to make the math easier, if your taxes are $4,000 a year, one quarter would be $1,000. You'd come to the closing table with $1,000 that they would put in escrow for you, so they have as a buffer. And then as you make your mortgage payments, you'll also have to have your a smaller portion of that included in each payment while they hold on to this $1,000 in escrow. In the event that you stop making your mortgage payments, they still have the ability to pay the taxes for you, so the house doesn't get taken for non-payment of taxes. They have at least a quarter's worth of taxes hold in their reserve that they could pay on your behalf. Same thing with homeowners insurance escrow, but you're going to have to pay for 1 full year upfront of your mortgage insurance premium. So if your mortgage insurance premium is $800 a year, you have to prepay the first year, and then from that point forward, it can be included in your mortgage payment. You may or may not have a notary fee. It would be cheap, maybe $10 or $20. Maybe notaries charge more now. Maybe it's $25 to $50. Flood certification fee, upfront mortgage insurance premium for FHA of 1.75%. So for every $100,000 that you have in a mortgage amount, your upfront mortgage premium will be $1,750, and that can be rolled into the loan. So none of the other FHA closing costs can be financed, and one of the things you can do is we have another video and another article about how to get FHA closing costs covered for you, or how to get them down to zero. And you're never going to remove them, but there's other options to have them paid for in another way, so you don't have to come to the closing table with those dollars. If you have any questions about FHA closing costs, you want to get an estimate, you want to get a quote, you want to have your quote, a rate quote with the closing cost estimate included, we can help you with all of that no matter what state you live in. Just visit FHAlenders.com. Follow the description down in the first pinned comment, and in the link in the description in the first pinned comment, and also in the description. I appreciate you hitting the like button and share if you felt that this video was helpful to you and informative. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time.